Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oi, okay. That copy link. All right. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. I just came from work. I'm tired, but I've got some yap in me. Okay. Point. Alright, let's move this out of the way so I can see the second half of the court. Okay. I just zoned out. My bad. Alright. So short serve. Let's see. Okay. This is a me thing, but I don't like it when players line up like that. I like players to go into certain types of zones, and let me grab this out. Game board. Sports. Good old trusty website. Tactical board online for volleyball. Alright. Let it load. Hurry up. Apúrate, weón. Concha tu madre. Yeah, it's a me thing. It's other coaches say it differently. Other coaches do it differently. I know. Volleyball. Damn, this is slow. Damn. Ya, but weón, concha tu madre, what the fuck? Okay, volleyball. Bro. Is it the website that's slow? Let's put on a random video. No, okay. It's not the Wi-Fi that's slow. It's this thing. Okay, now it's just white. Okay, tactical board does not work, but let's move on to this. I'd have outside take short. I'd have position 6 take a little bit deeper, like where that free throw line is, and I take position 1 to be where that yellow line would be, and then there'll be left seams. The ball goes up to here. Position 1 can go in and take it. The ball goes up deep here. Position 6 can wrap around up here, and if it goes short around here, position 4 can go and take that. So that's how I'd like to do it personally. So you avoid situations like this. Good pick up though. Nice. Good cover. Good covers. Let's see. Really good cover against middle. Okay, that happened so fast. Let me watch that again. Good serve, short. Alright, good pickup. Good block, good cover again. Nice job. Really good job. However, I'd rather that be outside's ball or libero's ball. I wouldn't have 6 take that. 6 should be taking deep, but good cover by Angel. Really good cover by Angel. Good line hit though. Good attempt on that line. Unlucky that it went out. I like the vision on that. Keep swinging on those lines. Doesn't matter if it goes out. Like, you went for that line, just keep going until you adjust to it, and then you go for it. You win that point. I like that. Okay. Good serve. Good pickup. Middle. Double blocker. Really good. Tip. Good tip to line. Another middle. I wouldn't set middle there because they're still in the middle of transitioning. I would probably go, if you want that middle one, Angel was probably ready for that pipe. You could go for Vito for that oppo, or you could go Holly for that. Middle was way too into transition for that set, but it's okay. Good vision. Cover. Alright, too slow on that cover though. Yeah, too slow on that cover. If your teammates are hitting, the first thought in your mind is, I gotta cover my teammate hitting, because they might get blocked. The ball might go off the hands into the other side of the court. You gotta cover. You realize that you gotta cover too late, hence the ball dropped. But that's just a force of the habit type of thing. That's a lot of drills that you need to. A lot of drills focus on covering for you to learn that habit. Again, you guys are all lining up here. I don't like that. I like each position to take a certain part of the court. That's just a me thing, though. Short serve, good pickup, bump set. So with that one here, one, you jumped and hit at the same time. Jump first, hit second. You jumped and hit at the same time. Too many things at once. Your hand-eye coordination is really off when you hit as you're jumping. Jump first, hit second. 2, you swung way too early, that ball just hit your fingers. That's why you jump first, hit second. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Keep it one thing at a time. If you do too many things at once, your brain and the body just get overloaded with things. That's what I realize a lot with you guys, that you guys jump and hit at the same time. but the more experienced players jump first and then they hit as soon as the peak of the jump. Good pass, cross, wee bit loopy, but good hit, keeping that ball in play. Good cross. If that went over the net, that would have been a really good point. That would have taken the setter out, so I like the vision there. I like the vision on that one. I really like the vision on that one. I think the volume's a bit too loud. Let's die it down, because inside voices, because it's like 12:15 a.m. Okay. Well, I went forward instead of backwards, so... Let's have a look here. Ball up. One, knees are completely straight, forcing you to make an awkward pass like that. Heels are on the floor. You're passing off the wrists. That's lazy. I see that as lazy. Always be low. Your knees should kind of be like that or like that, like squatting. You are squatting down, always on your toes. That serve is coming at, like, you have all this space to cover, and if you're standing up straight and your heels are on the floor, you cannot cover barely any of those spaces. So it ended up being a really out of system pass, forcing the setter to be to bump that set, which is not ideal for a setter. Keep your knees bent, stay on your toes, split step, be ready to, like, prepare for the worst. Prepare for the worst. Prepare for a pass that's going to go way over your head into backcourt. Prepare for a really short ball. You don't know what's going to come. Always assume this is going to be like... Always assume, prepare for the worst. Okay, that works. Good tip. Setters out. Nice, Vito. Good hit. When you have to set and you're like reaching over like that and you want to set outside, don't go for distance, go for height, because that's out of system. You want to slow that ball down. You want to slow that ball down. You want to ensure that your hitter just hits the ball. Ensure that your hitter hits it instead of ensuring that your hitter is ensuring a fast ball. Because out of system, your hitter does not want a fast ball. Your hitter wants something hittable, something that they can work with. So don't go for distance, go for height, especially out of system. Even if it's short, if it has enough height, your hitter has time to make a faster transition and go for it. There should be, okay. Nice. Really good hit. Really good hit. There's a big spot right there. And I know you can hit that. I've seen you hit it. And that point you went for, I'm just hitting the ball instead of focusing where. The better middles focus on where they want that ball to land. Focus on where exactly are they hitting it. Are they going to, like, the best spot is right there because the set is there. If you hit it at the setter picks up all up. That's automatic out of system. The ball has to be taken by the lib. That's going to be backcourt. It's out of system already. You have the upper hand. 2, if that ball hits there, that's a clip and a half. Hitting at position 6, the outside is called, or pass hitter, they're called pass hitter for a reason. They're good at passing. So 6 is always going to be a not very ideal spot. It's a safe spot to hit because it's right at the center of the court. It's the less, you don't have, there's not much, there's a lot of room for error at 6, which is why a lot of hitters go for that spot. Take that risk, hit at 1, hit at 5. You'll score a lot more points doing that. Focus, that's why I always say hit at 20% first. So then you learn your positioning, you learn where you want to hit it. Yeah, you learn the positioning, you learn where you want to hit it, you get those angles right. That's why hit at 20%. Once you get used to those angles, you can bring it up to 30, you can bring it up to 40, bring it up to 50, bring it up to 60, bring it up to 100. Now you're bouncing balls at position 1. Okay, let's see. Bit short, good work, good self-coverage, good pickup. Okay, so I want to see this. You took your time into it. However, going into 6, Raisa is a really good blocker. She's riffing that. That ball is really short, and I feel like it was either hit at 6 or tip right there. Don't be afraid to use 2 hands. Like, use 2 hands and just set it right over the blockers and into short. That's going to be a forced out of system. Jen is going to have to try and pancake that or dive. The accuracy of being an A pass goes from like 70, 80, 90% to like 10, 20, 30%. That ball, Jen is not thinking about getting the perfect pass. She's like, I need that ball to not hit me. Ooh, I got a cramp. Okay. I got a full cramp, my bad. But, what am I thinking? She's thinking, that ball's not hitting the floor. I don't want that ball to hit the floor. That ball needs to go up. So it's going to go probably around here, which is automatic out of system. This is what I mean. Jump first, hit second. She went for the hit as she's jumping. That ball's going to be loopy. That ball's going to be loopy. There is like high chance for errors because you're doing 2 things at once. It's like when you're a kid and you can't do this because you're doing 2 things at once. Your brain hasn't handled that. It's the same thing when you're jumping and hitting at the same time. You're doing 2 things at once. Your mind and your body is like, what am I doing? I don't know what to do. Your hand-eye coordination, the efficiency goes way down. But good spot because Angel wasn't ready for that. Good point, good point. That was a good rally too. Good serve, off the hands. Okay. You transitioned in a straight line. Come on, I need the board. I need the board. Please, just yes, it loaded. Okay. So, no, let's actually put positions into that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. S. Pass it L. PH. I don't like lowercase. Okay, let's have a look at this. Okay, so Vito, I'm assuming she's playing opposite, so it's like this. Okay, let's have a look. So the set just went out, so set is here. Let's get that ball here, middle here, pass hitter here. So you started your transition from here. However, normal transitions go like that because you go on like that. You can see that ball coming in. You come into that. You can swing that way. You can swing that way as you jump. However, you went you went that way, and the ball went over there, which means you have to jump that way to hit instead of going like that. You jump forward. You have that momentum going into it. You have your like you're using your body weight to have more power to hit. It's a straight line. You have like it's more accurate rather than coming in like that. Ball's a bit wide. You have to jump like that. You have to like you don't have the momentum. You don't have your body weight going into that hit as well. You have to change your angle of jump, making that accuracy a lot lower. So that's why getting into habit, you're going out of the court, transitioning in instead of out of the court, transitioning in like that. Best habit, like that, or like that, going out in. Shut up. All right, so still good point though. To be honest, I thought it went over the antenna, but still, good line, good fix. Good line, good fix, nice hit. Good tactical roll. Tactical rolls win points. You guys want to hit hard and bounce. Tactical rolls get you points no matter what. I'd rather a nice roll down the line, deep line, at an open spot. 6 is not there. It's going to go over position one's head. They can't reach it. It's a good point. I'd rather that than a slam down at 6 because the outside has a chance of picking that up. The middle has a chance of absolutely roofing the hell out of that. Tactical rolls win points. Hard hits is like the main cause of error because you're like hitting hard, you lose that accuracy, you hit into the net, the ball goes off the net somewhere into the court, the ball goes into the hands, being a block goal, ball goes straight to 6, that's instant up. Nice short serve. Okay, so short serve into overpass and it goes straight to position 1. Setter has to take that. If you are the setter and you have to take first ball, let's go back into the board. So you're the setter over here. Passer to just serve, they go straight to 6. They moved out into here, into the usual positions like that. So you take that ball. It is it's not ideal to send the ball here because the default, well, my default, I don't know anyone else's default, but the usual default is lib takes that second ball. So if you pass over here, the lib has to run all the way there and then do an out of, they pass the 3 meter line, they can't do an overhead set because it's over the 3 meter line and they're a lib, so that would be called backcourt violation. They have to bump that, which is a lot less accurate. Bring the ball here. So then the lib can set that. The lib can set that, take that onto the hands, or because Jen doesn't like taking the ball on the hands, she'll bump it, but she'll have a lot of time. It'll be a lot easier for her to move into here, bump the ball to one of these two, than running all the way here. It also lessens that chance for an overpass, just like this one. The good point giving the ball to Karina. Karina can't pass. I'm joking, Karina. I'm joking. You're a good pass. You're a good player. I'm just joking. For middles, or if you are funneled into middle and the ball is an overpass, do not bump it. It's too tight. It's too tight to the net. It's really hard to like bump it back to the board. The ball is an overpass, just like here, like right over here. Don't bump it because Like, you have to pass it right over there. Take it on the hands, nice and high ball, like over here or over here. It's a lot easier than bumping it, because then you don't have the chance of like accidentally bumping it way over here or accidentally bumping it over the net and making another overpass, or like bumping it way over there, like what happened. Oh, this is the wrong one. Like bumping it way over to position 2, forcing the setter to, I have to move back. Alright. Next serve, let's go. Tied. You need to work on your serve. Yeah, that just went off the wrong side of your hand. I feel like serving is more of a hand-eye coordination issue. If you're like hitting here, if you're like hitting the ball here all the time, hitting the ball here or here, and you're not getting the perfect coordination right there, I mean the perfect like contact right here, that's just an issue of hand-eye coordination. There's not many drills that work well in hand-eye coordination that require a volleyball. Like, I'd probably be chucking a tennis ball at you while you're like passing a ball up, so you learn how to catch and like pinpoint accuracy catching things. Okay, Karina serve, good pass, out of system, fix that, good fix. Okay, so it's I have the same habit. I do it all the time as well. Out of system does not mean you don't have to block. A lot of hitters will take advantage of the open net that you just gave them, because now they have the whole court. They have the whole court to hit it into. You have 6 players. You like the three backcourt players. They cannot take the entirety of, like, look. She probably can take like this area over here. If the ball goes over here, she has to run and dive. Joyce definitely cannot handle that entire backcourt by herself. Blockers kind of limit that. So if you have the block up here, that spot over there becomes a lot harder. She just has to worry about this side of that backcourt, because your hands are up there. If she goes for that line, you're blocking that. Or she has to hit high enough and make a really loopy ball so she can actually run over and pass that. Blocks is not used for, roofing someone. Like, you're not there to get a block. You're not there to get touches. You're there to limit the area of the hitters, of where the hitter can hit. So it's like the hitter has an open net over here and you're not blocking. They have all this area to hit into. Now you're right over here. They can't hit here. They can't hit here. They have to go for a super sharp line. If they go for that line here, you're getting touches. They have to go for a super sharp cross. They have to go way out to 6 over here. So now pass hitter does not have to worry about that spot over here. Setter does not have to worry about this spot over here. The setter does not have to worry about this spot over here, because you're there blocking. Same as the middle. Get 2 blockers on the other hand. You have to, they can only hit here. They can only hit here. They can only hit there. You're limiting that space. You're making the angles harder for them. More chance of fail, more chance of an easy loopy ball to 6, because they have to hit over the block. More chance of them panicking, making a mistake. That's why we have blocks. It's not just for roofing. And even look how high over that ball went. Full screen would be a lot easier, If you had one hand over, it's a block. The ball is touching the tape. If you can get one hand over the tape, you've blocked that ball. So yeah, I have the same bad habit as well. Like if I see an out of system ball, I'm already out transitioning, getting ready to hit because I think free ball. But no, they're gonna hit. It's gonna go over my head. It's gonna be my fault, and the coach is gonna look at me like, "Nico, you dumb fuck." Out of system. Nice free ball pass. Let's see this hit. Yeah, so your contact was about 12 o'clock to, or like 12 o'clock to 11 o'clock. When I say 12 o'clock to, I think of hitting as like angles on the clock. So 12 o'clock, 1, 2, 3, the list goes on. 12 o'clock straight up, you hit it right here, which means that ball's going to be loopy. You have to reach up to get it. You have to put your back into it. You're leaning back. You don't have that. If you hit it around 12 o'clock to around like the 1 o'clock area, so around here, that's where you have the most room to hit good angles, the most room to mess around with your hit. So you hit that over your head, that went straight to 6. Joyce picked that up easily. Good pickup. Okay, good. That's a really good line. That's a really good line. It's just... Let's see. You were a bit late. You were a bit late. The set came down a bit too fast. You were a bit late, which meant you have to make that ball a little bit curvy. If that does happen, don't full swing it. Don't full swing it. Roll it. You went for a full swing, ball goes out. You didn't have, yeah. You were a little bit late to that. That's more of a thing of experience, and then you realize what's that sweet spot for you, and then you can swing down that line. But you're a bit late. You gotta have that little bit of self-restraint. It's like, okay, I'm a bit late, let's roll it. And then, because if that ball went over there, she wouldn't be able to pick that up because it's going over her head. She has to go like that to try and pick that up. It's a roll over here. It's 90% chance it's a point. Okay, what happened here? Your platform wasn't fully there, like empty bottle. You pass that off more off your left arm, making the ball veer off that way. Nice. Okay. Backcourt. If you're oppo and you're in backcourt, you're still a viable option to hit. Don't just look at the ball and be like, I'm not hitting that. That's going to outside. Always be ready to hit. That's more of a mentality thing as well. If you're an oppo, your one job, I mean not your one job, but like your most dominant job is you're a hitter. You're a hitter. If the ball's coming to you, you're expected to full swing. So as an oppo or as a right side hitter, your mind should be that's mine. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it. That's it. Could be mine. It could be mine. Might not be, but it could be. So you're always transitioning. You didn't transition. You realized way too late. Uh-oh, that was my set. Whoops. Good cross hit though for a last second change. Nice. 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 Good roll. Good roll. Good roll. Tactics. Tactics win points. Tactics always win points. just out. There's a bit of out of row issue. Out of system, good pickup, loopy, nice, good free ball pass. Yes, really good hit, Ricer. That's a really good angle. Like an angle like that, that's either an overpass, out of system, or a point. Players won't pass a ball to one at that angle very efficiently, which you can tell. Overpass. Good tip. Yeah, so when the ball tips, Joyce kind of creeps up a little bit too much and she takes too much space. But that's also an issue with the teammates here. Joyce takes up too much space. You two are taking too little space, which makes Joyce feel like she has the responsibility of this entire angle here, which is not outside's responsibility. Outside should not be taking this whole area here. Outside should be worried about this area here. So if a ball is going over the net into here, Lib is responsible for this section over here. So that should be position 5 spot here. If the ball's going to go over into here, setter's responsibility is here. So the setter should be able to pick that up over here. Ball over here, I'd recommend the Lib to take that area here. So Lib should be that, pretty much, which is a lot of space to cover, but you're a Lib, so you should be ready for that. Should not be outside the ball. Joy should not be diving for that. She should bring that responsibility to position 5 or position 1 player. Good pickup. Okay, so nice hit. Good angle. Good angle. That going towards there is a good angle. Just couldn't really execute it right. Just keep swinging, keep swinging. You're doing good. Good angle, good jump, good form. Just hit that ball a little bit too low. Left seams, good serve. Nice pickup. Okay. A lot of misconception that I see with service. When it comes to service, I'm always assuming the ball's going to be out of system. Like it can be. I don't want a perfect pass every single service. That's unrealistic. I just want that ball to be up. So that, like, I automatically assume the first pass is going to be out of system. Setter should be ready for that. Outside hitters should be ready for that. Backward hitters should be ready for that. A lot of setters, like on serve, they just waltz into position 2. That's not realistic. Like the ball is not 100% gonna go into position 2, especially on serve reception, because it's an open net. That ball can go literally anywhere on the court. So I want setter to kind of just anticipate that, be ready for out of system, same as the hitters. Because yeah, she walks into 2. And then she has to force herself out and then take that bump set, which means she loses the 10 fingers. So what she should do, yeah, she should go to position 2, but she should be on her toes ready to run. So if the ball goes out of system, she can just dash there, set out of system. And then she uses 10 fingers, that's it, it's a lot more accurate. That's a good bump set. Good pass. Good block. Nice. Nice, not at position 6, which is good. Another one. Okay, middle was not ready. Middle needs to transition. Okay, really good angles here, Raisa. Nice. I know you mishit that. I know you mishit that. Good hit though. Yeah, that went off. I can hear it. It went off the fingers. You're really good at that, Angel. However, setter just defaulted these 2 spots. There's also pipe, and there's also backcourt oppo that she can use to spread out that offense. So the blockers are not camping position 3 and position 4 all the time. Blockers have to move left and right, tires them out, keeps them guessing. Sorry, I just got a message. Okay, my bad. Good pickup. Okay. Yeah, this is just a pet peeve. Setters should square up. Square up. She's facing that way. You can tell where she's sitting. It's kind of obvious she's sitting to position 3 or 6 if she's squared up, like if she's positioned like that. Good pickup. That pass should be more accurate, especially for outside. What the fuck am I looking at? Nice. Out of system. Good defense. Good spot. Backcourt. I realize a lot of time backcourt is not transitioning. They're not preparing for a hit. They should. Every single time they should prepare for a hit. They should transition. Because that ball can go to backcourt. It's not that it will, but it can. And I'd rather you be ready for a ball that potentially might not come to you than not be ready for a ball when it does come for you. Yeah, okay. Same thing. Same thing with sitting. You can 100% tell that ball's either going to here or here just by the way she's standing. Just by the way you're standing, that ball's not going outside. That ball's not going to oppo. It's going to either here or here. You can tell by the way she's standing. That's why it's so important to square up to the net. One, it makes it a lot more anonymous. Two, even if you are squaring up to the net, you can still sit here pretty easily. It's just a ball up. Same thing when you're practicing on hitting lines. You're always facing parallel to the net. Your shoulders are perpendicular to the net. There's no point going up like that. Boom. Okay. Now, Karina, why are you just standing up straight like that? Why aren't you covering? What is this? Same thing with Evelyn. Same thing with Joyce. You guys are just standing there. Cover. Or else things like that happen. Uh-oh, the ball's coming to me. Be ready to cover. Be ready to cover. Rice is a good blocker. She will get blocks. She will get blocks. Oh my god, that defense. Good defense. Nice. Okay, yes. Raisa is hitting at a really good spot every single time. And every single time she hits it there, they're forced out of system or she scores a point. Well, a lot of times because Evelyn's a really strong passer. She's got libero level passing, which is very rare for an opposite. But still, she cannot, she's not perfect passing this. She's getting that ball up. Great job for her. But it's making that setter run. It's making the setter's running. The set's going to be less accurate, which means Rice is doing her job. She's punishing that defense, forcing them to go out of system. That's what a middle does. Middle does not score points every single time. Middle punishes that defense. And she's doing that every single time, which is great. If you do get a point, that's a bonus. But she's forcing them on their toes. I'm yapping way too much. How long have I been yapping for? I don't even know. 45 minutes, and I've only watched 9 minutes of content and I've been yapping for 45 minutes. Oh, that's funny. What happened here? Sub 1. Good cover. Okay. Stood up straight. Stood up straight. You gave up on that play. You're like, okay, no, I'm safe. I'm safe. I don't have to do anything. Uh-oh, I have to do something. The minute you like stand up straight, the minute you chill out, the minute you calm down, and that ball comes to you, you're shanking that. The minute you like, okay, no, I'm safe. Don't have to do anything. I can just chill. Oh shit, the ball's coming right at me. And then you panicking, you're bringing that ball up. You're shanking that every single time. I know that by experience. I space out a lot on the court. It's always like there's always something to do. There's always something to do in the court. You're never just standing there. You always have to do something, whether it be covering, whether it be hitting, whether it be passing. Like 90% of like volleyball rallies, you're covering, cover, 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 cover. Especially if you're a pass hitter in position 6, cover, 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 hit, cover, pass, cover, hit, cover, pass, cover, covering. Dang. Nice, good line. Alright, so really good defense, but really good hit by Joyce. Really good hit by Joyce. I don't know who that setter is. Either she wasn't ready for that ball to be hit, or she can't get over the net. Either way, like I didn't see her hands get over the net. Joyce took advantage of that 100%, and she went for that line. And now you're realizing every time the ball goes to line, it's like it's a point or like straight out of system. Even when Angel hit line, straight out of system, like the setter still got to it, but it was a force ball to outside. The outside had to make something out of it. You've taken away middle, you've taken away oppo if it goes out of system, and then you can start learning how systems work. Out of system, outside. Okay, let's move on to outside. Out of system towards the right side. Okay, that's most likely going to be opposite. Let's move on to opposite. Middle is just straight out, cut out from that. Amazing hit by Joyce though. Amazing hit. That was beautiful. That was awesome. Good ball up. Bit of a out of system. Like, look, if you pass out of system, it doesn't matter. You got that ball up. Good job. Good job. Like, it's a serve reception. That ball is most very likely going to be out of system. Again, line scores the point. Line. Like, line is such a really good weapon. Angel's using it really well. Like, she's hitting line almost every single time. Great. That is awesome. Keep hitting line. Nice. Off the hands. Good jump. Nice. Out of system. Free ball. Let Jen take it. That should be Jen's ball. Nice hit. Nice. You guys are getting the out of system balls and staying aggressive, which is great. Ball went to 6. Got the point though. Can't be mad at that. Scored the point. Good blocks. Good blocks. That was just a really good block. That ball went straight down. But. Setter did not cover. Setter did not cover. Setter should be covering there. At least give Joyce the insurance that you're there. I know Joyce takes that. It's a bad habit if you're trying to cover your own balls. Let your teammates get that. But if there's no one there, you're kind of forced to cover your own balls. And if Joyce is instinctively covering her own balls, that means she has a feeling that her teammates are not there for her. Nice. Good tip. Good tip. Good tip. Really good tip. Nice. Went for the line, went off the hands, good spot. Nice. Okay. Never swing your arms when passing. If you're going like that or going like that, it's going to be a shank no matter what. Swing your arms, shank, no matter what. So if the ball's coming into your side, inwards, never outwards. It's going way over there. Inwards, go inwards, or take it on the hands. My bad. I'm back. Sorry. I had a call. Good tip. Nice out of system. Bump set. Cool. Look, if you can't score the point, it's always better to go out of system. It's always better to force a team out of system than scoring the point every single time. Nice set. Nice. Nice set, nice hit. Well done. Nice. Yeah, that's just unlucky. Off the net, going short. That's unlucky. Those are tough. Nice. Straight. She's not hitting at position 6. She's going to 5 or 1. This is great. Okay, so why did that ball become a waterfall ball? Because when she's penetrating like, say, the net's here, my hand's here, and if I penetrate from here while the net's there, the ball's just going to go downwards. When you have penetrating, always have your hands over the net so the ball goes over the net. If you cannot penetrate and you're off the net like that, that's when you soft block, so the ball rebounds off your hands high over to the other side. I did a horrible demonstration. I hope you understood that. Whoops. Good pass. Out of system. Good job. Another tip. Good serve. Help. Good. If you're in position 5 and the ball comes to you, don't hide away from it. Take that ball. Position 5, you're assumed to be lib. Have control. Have control of that. The moment you start looking down, you don't know where the ball is, you're lost. You're lost. You have to know where the ball is every single time. Overpass, transition. Jesus Christ. Rice is just dominating. Nice. Same target, same target. If you hesitate and go off one hand, shank. Every single time. Always hit it off 2 hands. Especially if you're like in, out. Go with your gut. Go with your gut. Don't be like, Go with your gut. If you think it's going in, like just commit with the first idea that pops in your head. If you think it was out and you leave it and it hits the floor, a little bit embarrassing. You committed to a choice though, which I'm happy about. If the ball is going out but you still go for it, it's a 50-50. 50-50, there's a chance of that ball going in and you left it. You went for it anyways. You committed to that. I'm happy. Don't half commit. Never half commit. Because then if you half commit, then it's either going to be a shank, out of system, or you fucked up. Nice. Made use of that out of system. Still went to 6, but it went to a hard spot. Nice. Nice. That was a good spot for an out of system. Good pickup. I like the vision. I like the vision of that. Good tip. Because if that was in, Evelyn would have to be forced to dive. If Evelyn was forced to dive, that ball is not going to be an A pass that's out of system, or she misses the ball and the ball hits the floor. So good intent, good intent. Keep trying. Try that exact same thing. Nice. If the ball's going out and you still pass it, you committed to a decision. Happy about that. Because in the end, the setter got to that ball. The setter set it to Risa. Risa scored the point. They only scored the point because you made that pass. Doesn't matter if that ball's going out. You made that pass. You contributed to that point. That's a plus. Nice. Pick that up. Good. Good roll. Good roll. Really good hit. Really good hit. Nice. Good transition. Good hit. Nice. Nicely done. Nice. You did swing a bit early because I felt it went off the fingertips. You didn't have the power that you wanted to it, but it got the point. Good. You went to that line too. Good. Good, especially if the setter is a little undersized and you go for that line. It's either going off the hands, out, off the hands, and the ball becomes random. We don't know where that ball's going, or it's going right over her head towards that line, out of system, or a point. Nice, good, strong hit. Just the pass was even better. If you are running quicks, you should already be here jumping when she sets. You are too slow. You are too slow. You ran for like a meter. So you should already be jumping when the ball is in the setter's hands. That's how quicks work. Either change it up to a meter ball so then you get a consistent ball coming in, or still run the quick but tell your setter a little bit higher. Let's slow it down for me. Nice. Same thing. You don't realize that ball's coming to you. You haven't transitioned. You have to transition towards the right and swing outwards like that to get that ball in. Good hit though. Good hit. But it would be much better if we transitioned into it. Oh, that's the end of the set. Okay. So I've been yapping for about an hour, which means I'll probably stop it here and I'll do the next 2 sets tomorrow after work because I have the whole night.